Please note, this is archived content that was shot early on in the year.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome and thank you for subscribing. If you've been a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If this video happens to pop up on your YouTube timeline, hey. And if you like the content that you see, please do click the subscribe button and join the family. So earlier on in one of my videos, I had mentioned how I set up my goals for 2022. Last year we did vision boards, and this year I did something a bit different, and I have it in front of me. So if we're already in basically the end of April going into May, we are about to step into the second half of this year. So if this year you haven't set your goals, or you have and really haven't not achieved, but you were a bit slow on them and you neglected them, it's not too late. You can either set new goals for the second half of the year, or you can get to what you set in the beginning of the year. It's not too late. So I got myself this book. I got this book at PNA. I got it alongside my diary. Let me grab my diary real quick. Yes, focused. Yes. So this is my diary. I got this at PNA as well. Forgot the price. I think if it was not 150, it was like 250. I'm not too sure, but yes, got it at PNA. And what I really love about this diary is that, well, it's an 18-month planner. It's an 18-month planner, and it started from last year December. I literally October. Started last year. I tore out some pages and I just left a few. What I really love about it is that in the beginning of the year, or in the beginning of the month, I don't know if you guys can see it, it's not focusing, but I hope you guys can see there. Yes, it starts off with like some motivational thing, and then at the bottom it also has like a bit of like motivation. I don't know if y'all can see, but either way, at the bottom it's, yeah, you guys didn't see that. At the bottom it says, take a deep breath, your new chapter begins today. And this was the first week of January. Right now we are in April. See, it really helps. I don't know if you guys can see, but yeah, it really helps like plan out your month and then your week. It has your to-do list. It has your notes, what are you going to focus on. So usually on my notes I literally write what I need to have done by that week. So whether it's work related or something that's personal, I write it down in this block. We are in April. Yeah, April. And then with April, see, it says good things take time, so be patient. Like a great motivation, guys, a great motivation. And then yeah, I really loved like the bottom, past equals lesson, present equals gift, future equals motivation. So literally when you're down bad, this can help you. Got this diary to help me. And then I got this as well. I'm not too sure, also around about 150 I think, but those two can't be the same price. That was more expensive than this. I think that was 250, this was 150, not sure. But yeah, let's get to how I set up my goals this year, child. And I'm gonna try and look into these lenses and not that small little box because I just noticed right now that I was looking there and not there. But yeah, how I divided my goals, I saw this on TikTok, didn't come up with this. I saw this on TikTok and I'm like, hey, since I did my vision board last year and I still like to keep some things, I kept some things, I added a few things, let me just break it down. So in the middle I wrote 2022. If you're planning for the rest of this year, you can say, you know, last 6 months of 2022. And then I wrote my theme for the year that I got during my fasting was the year of double portion. I think I've mentioned this in one of my videos. And then I divided it up into my career, money, spirituality and well-being, and love. So in my career, I wrote down like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so in each category is actually wrote down 5 that I want to achieve by the end of this year. And I looked at what needs to be achieved by the end of this year. Things like law school, I put down, you know, I must commit to law school because I was doing my honors last year and I wasn't 100% committed. But when the time gets cracking, the kraken was lacking. That doesn't make sense. But when it came to like working, I worked, you know, but it was more of intensifying the work and squeezing up the entire year into, well, it wasn't the entire year, it was 6/6, like the entire semester into like that week of tests and assignments. And this year I wanted to be fully immersed. In the beginning it was kind of easier, now it's getting kind of hard, but we're doing mood court at the moment and oh my goodness, loving it, love it. I love the firm that I'm in. You know, you crackheads, I love you guys. You guys are crazy, and literally mood court has been the best part of law school, but we'll talk about that in another video. Yeah, we'll talk about that in another video. But I really love it. Like, I literally laughed each and every day of mood court because I was put in a group with amazing people. Either way, yeah. And then money, my money goals, for example, my savings, my investments, my partnerships, and different ways that I could make money. Either I could sow the seed now and then get it later. Cool, that goes into my monies, especially savings, spirituality and well-being, you know, fasting, spending more time in the word, gym, healthy choices, positive self-talk, because we all need those affirmations. Love, you know, having my own self-love, filling up myself, or not filling up myself, but letting God fill me so I can overflow into other people, showing reciprocal love, my craft, my partner, my friends and family. And then I did a 6-month challenge, which stems from the previous page, and I did also find this on TikTok. Literally in the beginning of the year I was just like, TikTok, what can I do? 6 months challenge, I also basically broke those down to the same goals like as the previous page: spirituality, mentally, physically and financially. That's it, well, similar. And then I broke down those goals like, okay, when I say spirituality, what do we mean? It means that I would have to set up devotion time, you know, have faith talk, you know, walk in faith all the time. I would have to be rooted in a church, be a vessel used by God, whether it's at work, whether it's via my crafts, whether it's conversations with people, whether it's just like living, being used by God. Mentally, yeah. Positive self-talk, these are just examples that you can use. You know, having to set boundaries and detach from unhealthy relationships with people, put myself first, keep a clean space. You know, your space reflects your mental. So I find that every time my place is clean, then we're all good. It's free-flowing. Physically, not to look good just on the outside but on the inside as well, eating right, committing to gym. Financially, and I must say I'm doing better. The first thing I put here is no impulsive buying, and really I was the worst. I'm kind of better right now. I'm improving like bit by bit, but I was, yeah. And have my other financial goals that we're not going to mention. And then I had my, oh no, I live on, like you guys can't see. But anyway, I had, let's see if I can try. No, it's not working. Action plans, right? So my action plans would be things to stop and things to do. So things to stop, for example, stemming from all those 2 pages, could be things to stop: reckless and impulsive buying, negative self-talk, putting others first, procrastinating, overworking, being inconsistent, comparing yourself to others. And then I'm still gonna add more on the things to stop. I just stopped, or I couldn't think of any more at that moment. And then things to do, review your monthly goals, because yes, it's great and all to do all these things, but are you actually keeping yourself accountable? You know what I'm saying? And then committing to your set goals, listening to podcasts, reading more, researching more. Yeah, these are way more than things to stop, which is good. And then lastly, I dedicated 2 full pages, like an entire page. So this one, the front and the back, to my 2022 affirmations. So I started most of my statements with I am. For example, I am growing each day. I am healed mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. So I'm on page, well, not page, I'm on number 21. And my goal is to get to 54 by June. But I don't want to force things, and just write things for the sake of writing. But in the moment where I feel like I am not, or I'm feeling some type of way. For example, here I said, yes, I am daughter, because I felt like spiritually I wasn't, pushing. And then I reminded myself, no, I am daughter, covered by grace. And if it wasn't for the grace of God, I wouldn't be where I am today. What can I give as an example? Yes, when I'm constantly hard on myself. So in those moments, I think that's when I grab this book and I write down, whether it's at lunch, at work, or at any random moment, but not while I'm working, because we have to focus. Number 21, yes, I'm constantly evolving. So these are affirmations and sort of reminders so that, we keep it together. So yeah, that is pretty much it. So I hope you learned something, and I hope that you got something from this video, whether it's adjusting your goals or setting your goals for the rest of the year. It is not too late. There's no pressure. Your own pace, your lane, your pace, yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys are well, you're healthy and wealthy, or working towards it, and yeah, peace, love, happiness, and I'll see you guys in my next video.